You and I are only human. We can't change the past. We can only change the future. Let's start now with the future of Agent Orange in Vietnam. It's a humanitarian concern we can do something about. Agent Orange was an herbicide contaminated with dioxin, the most toxic chemical humans have ever created. Dioxin is linked to birth defects, cancer, and other diseases. During the war in Vietnam, 20 million gallons of Agent Orange and other herbicides were sprayed at up to 50 times the concentration recommended for killing weeds. More than 5 million acres of forests and crops were ruined, and so were human lives. An estimated 4.5 million Vietnamese and hundreds of thousands of American soldiers were exposed. People like you and me. Both Vietnam and the US have made strides to help the afflicted, but more needs to be done. Dioxin remains toxic for decades, especially in hotspots throughout parts of southern Vietnam, and its effects can be passed on from generation to generation. The past is over, but the human suffering caused by Agent Orange is not. Decades later in Vietnam, the food chain is still poisoned at the hotspots. Babies are still born with severe birth defects. People are still getting sick from the dioxin. It's tragic, but we can change that now. Some businesses, organizations, and church groups already are. There's even a plan of action to address the long-term effects of Agent Orange in Vietnam. There are groups looking to raise $30 million per year over 10 years so that we can clean up the toxic hotspots. We have the methods. We can provide human resources to improve the quality of life. We can renew natural ecosystems for a healthier food chain. We can improve international relations between the US and Vietnam. Most of all, the plan of action can provide new hope for Vietnamese families affected by Agent Orange, affirm their dignity, and prevent future generations from suffering. You and I are only human, but together we can make Agent Orange history.